what it's like lying in a bed with a woman who just snores and farts and clings to the duvet all night. It's bloody horrible, look at her.
People tell me I've got a really nice smile, but I hate my teeth, so I don't like to smile too much. So I like to keep all my happiness chained deep inside.
It's really sunny. It's really nice outside. Doesn't feel nice in my heart though. It's raining. It's pouring. The old man is snoring. I'm feeling a bit blocked up today. I think I've got a cold. Got a really sore throat, so I'm going to sniff. If that's okay, I'm going to sniff.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at? You ain't seen anyone say gorgeous.
Feel a bit nervous because I was told I didn't kiss Nadia enough tonight. Maybe I'm not a good lover. Was it a garlic rag?
Sometimes, even when you wake up fully clothed, you can feel so naked, can't you? You can feel like everyone can see your deepest thoughts.
I feel like the world's bad enough to look at without needing 3D glasses on to make it look even more 3D. I felt a bit wild today, like I wanted to go on an adventure. But I realised I was a bit shy, so I didn't go out. Sometimes I want to say to my daughters, I really, really think you're a great asset to the team, and that if you were an employee, I'd promote you forever. Do you ever get that feeling that when the house is really quiet, it's like really noisy in your heart and in your head? I think flowers can show your inner feelings, which is why my inner feelings are best represented by a dead dandelion that I trod on.
My wife, she says I've got body dysmorphia, but body dysmorphia is like when you're wrong about your body. Look at the size of my head. It's tiny, and my body is massive.
Some days I wake up and I think I can get absolutely anything done that I want to in the world and I can win the day, but then I always feel like I end up losing. I just called to say I love you.
Okay, so let's face it, a lot of social distancing is pretty damn shit. Like, I'm supposed to be at lunch with my mates today, but needs must, it's the blitz spirit, and maybe I will finally clean out all my kitchen cupboards. So, I'm not going to do them all today, but I'm going to have a start. So what I'm going to do is just take you on a little journey around them, and maybe Mark can set them to music. Maybe Maddie's tune. I hate myself. I
hate myself. Maybe that's why I love everyone else. I hate myself. Maybe that's why I've lost my health. I love too much. Maybe that's why I'm so hard to touch. I love too much. Maybe I should just sit back and relax. Sit back and relax. It's hard caring so much you cannot feel your head. It's hard loving so much you aren't afraid of what comes next. It hurts loving him and he don't love me back. It hurts loving him, it's turned my heart black. But I do it anyway. It's all I can do and say. Anyway, no one meets me halfway. Dun 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 na na na. Dun 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 na 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 na. Dun 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 na na na. Dun na 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 na. Dun 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 na na. Dun 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 na 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 na. I hate myself, maybe that's why I love everyone else. I hate myself, maybe that's why I've lost my
So there you go. Told you it wasn't pretty. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is when I really need a friend. I need a friend. I need Lisa to be able to come here and help me. I suppose it's good for me though, that I have to do it all by myself. So, I've done a couple of phone calls, done a couple of emails. Haven't done anything with my cupboard yet.
Hello guys and girls, welcome to Home Time. God only knows when this Home Time is going out. It feels like all time could be Home Time. I don't know why, there's a part of me that's just desperate to want to watch really retro movies and just not do anything.
We want to go back to a time that we never had before. Oh my God, you don't know what happened while you were out. You know that thing I posted on my feed?
Yeah, snot.
It just... I was laughing for about 8 solid minutes.
Maddie texted me to say Mum's lost the plot.
But I couldn't stop laughing.
It's nerves.
And I could hear the children getting more and more like worried because I was like, Mum, like I'd really lost it. And I couldn't stop. I felt depleted from it because it was like I'd sobbed for 8 minutes.
But it was like that time, do you remember at the table I got hysterical? I mean, it's a build-up of pressure.
Yeah, it's just
It's
as
a
good
build-up
for you
of
as
tension.
crying.
Yeah, it's a build-up of tension. So, that's my arse going again.
Step into the garden.
So here's the thing, guys. You've probably noticed we're a little bit behind with our vlogging and where we're at in our lives, what you're getting and when you're getting it. Every time I walk back in, she does it again. I've just been to the park. And I've just watched the dogs running around, and there is something so cathartic about watching an animal running around utterly unaffected by all this shit that's going on for us. So that's quite rewarding and cathartic. But again, it's that weird thing. I was walking up the steps past the sports centre, and this oldish guy was walking down the stairs, coughing like a nutter. Not his fault. Possibly has an underlying condition. Probably has a cough. Probably has, But of course, I'm like that. It feels terrible. It felt shaming. I felt bad, and yet at the same time, when you're dealing with your health and a matter of life and death and all that kind of stuff, you've got to take account of it. So Nadia, meanwhile, has been filming the shocking debris of the cupboards, the drawers, and the surfaces in our downstairs, I think. So the aim is to try and transform the house. But I just want to show you guys, you've probably seen by the time you see this our green-fingered hell, but I have started de-weeding that area there. It's an enormous task. See that? That's full of what I've done. Anyway, I'll talk about that in green-fingered hell.
Oh God, fucking hell. I still haven't done anything with the cupboards. I had an egg sandwich though. I'm just so tired. I wake up so early and the first thing I think of is the virus. Don't you, Mark? It's the first thing that comes into my... The bloody first thing in my head, and then the rest of the day is about trying to get it out of my head. Haven't listened to the news at all, thank God. If I'd been listening to the news today, God only knows. So Mark, what do you want to do? Shall we film some of this cleaning up?
Yeah.
Do you want to see some of this cleaning up, guys? I bet you won't like the shots I took of the inside of the cupboards, Mark.
No, I'm thinking of doing it again.
I knew it. I saw you looking over my...
You're far too close in. You've got no sense of confidence.
No, but I went in to do a bit like... No, but I came out, but I went back in to show them what it was like inside. Look at Toffee's going crazy. Did they like their walks?
Do you know what we should do one time?
I wished I'd come with you when you went.
Yeah, well, that would have been nice. Do you know what we should do one time?
What?
I should cook a dish and you should film it entirely.
I know, I think it'd be great.
No, but the point being, you're trying to do what I do and I'm trying to do what you do.
Yeah. With you, and I'll have to interrupt you every time you're just telling a really important
I'm
detail.
really missing reviewing TV shows, guys. Any suggestions? I'm really missing reviewing films. That's a whole part of the channel. It just feels like...
No trailers, no nothing. Really hard. So, hi everybody. Mark's over there because he's got a little bit of sore throat. Pat, you know, you've met Pat lots of times before. Hi. So we've got Betty and Teddy coming over. They're going to sit over here. We're going to have that window open to keep the air circulating, so we've got the fire on. We've got tea tree burning.
So this is social distancing.
This is social distancing. And Maddie is going, well, social distancing that works for us, everyone's got their own way with it, haven't they? And Maddie's going to sing for the oldies tonight.
Oh, man.
And they are so cheered by it, and they're so, oh my God. My dad went and had a shower at 2 o'clock today in preparation for
Oh,
it.
I'm standing so far from you.
Oh, you don't have to stand so far away. Yeah, Dad went and had a shower at 2 o'clock today in preparation for
4
it.
hours ahead of
Go and
time?
get ready, yeah.
Wow. Wow. He's going to
I
smell
love-
fresh as a
I
baby's
love
bum.
that. And I've given it a little clubby feeling
Yeah,
with,
clubby.
with candles.
Maddie, this is your venue for the night.
This is your venue. You know what? This is probably quite a big venue. You'll probably
Yeah.
play smaller venues than this in little clubs and stuff, won't you?
Yeah. So I'm going to go and edit upstairs because I need to be out of their airspace. Not because I'm ill with corona, but just because we don't want to compromise their immune system with a pointless cold. And I've just got a bit of a runny nose. So I'm just going to go upstairs. I feel a bit flat today. I'm going to have a bit of a chat with you upstairs whilst they're having fun.
So here we all are. It's the Blitz, except we're not in air raid shelters. Say hello, elderlies.
Hello.
Underlying conditioners. Who's got an underlying condition? Hey! So, Dad, hang on. Go on,
Under
Dad.
my coat, I've got a very respectable jacket.
Oh, oh, is that you looking very respectable?
No? I thought,
Oh, it is.
lovely jacket.
Jacket, what's wrong with you?
It's a
Teasing
concert
him.
jacket.
No, you look, and this is because
It beats his ragged shirt.
Because we're having a concert.
this little one is singing
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a command performance.
yeah.
It's by royal appointment.
It's a celebration.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Celebration of underlying conditions.
Yeah. Lovely.
God, I mean, if we don't have humour with this, we'll all go mad, won't we, Pat?
We definitely will.
What's it been like for you?
Lonely.
Yeah.
It's lonely. Sort of don't see anybody, and it's even quiet outside.
Have you seen the streets of London? There's nobody.
Yeah. Sort of the news tonight. There's Covent Garden empty.
Yeah.
Empty Covent Garden. It's very daunting.
It is
Hopefully,
daunting.
hopefully it ends quick-ish.
Yeah. Do you feel worried about it?
A little bit.
About for yourself, or is it more for others? Because you don't go out much anyway, do you?
No, but I've got used to stopping a bit now. No,
Yeah.
I do get concerned with family, friends.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll be hitting the bottle soon if it lasts much longer.
Don't hold back.
What will it be, gin?
Start now.
Oh, come on,
Cheers.
Pat. Raise a glass.
Pretend we're in Portugal again.
Yeah. It's sometime later.
Touched it all.
I have the talent sat next to me. She's had pizza and hummus. That was her rider. Her diva demands were pizza, hummus, and some bites. She liked caramelised cheddar and sour cream and black pepper.
And grandparents.
She said she wouldn't sing unless
No, I
they were
didn't.
available. Grandparents are still here. Pat's now blind drunk. Pat's now not making any sense.
We wish to see Pat blind drunk one day.
Oh God, I've seen Pat a bit piffy whiffy. It's nice. Yeah, on Bailey's. What's going to happen when your knee's better than Pat?
I should dance on your table.
It's been sanitised.
Wave flag freedom.
This
God.
concert will end up in a drunken brawl. If we're not careful.
Yes. Who's getting drunk?
Me.
You get drunk, I'll brawl.
That sounds like a deal to me.
Me.
God, doing things with rubber
Easy,
gloves.
fall off.
What did you just say, Pat?
I said if I want your dad to dance on the table with me.
Yeah. You
She's only going to dance on the table if Teddy does.
You've been caught on tape, Pat.
Now, we're talking.
You just asked me for it. Bloody
Lean
rubber
on
glove
me.
to serve my mum a drink.
Wait, let me just...
Shall I introduce her?
No, it's not like that.
Please, everybody, if you would give a round of applause for Maddie Adderley.
But I love you.
Oh my God, that was so beautiful, Maddie.
Thank you.
That really was. Huh?
I can see why she likes it.
Oh my God, but you sang that more beautifully, I think.
So guys, I'm upstairs at the moment in Nanny Di's room. And those are tears running down my face actually. I'm upstairs only because I've got a slight cold. Nothing coronavirus-y, but we don't want me or Kooks to be too near to Betty or Teddy and Pat, who are all downstairs. Just, you know, immunity systems, their age, we don't want them to get anything really. And Betty requested that she didn't really want to get anything, so that makes sense. So I've just been up here editing and what have you. But the reason I'm crying, or cried, I thought I should talk, is Maddie's doing a small concert downstairs, which in and of itself makes one's heart skip a beat, because you think, what a sweet thing to do for the elders of the family. And I can hear Teddy applauding, and I can hear Betty corralling, and whee, and I can hear Pat in there as well. And I was just reminded, I don't know why, it just served to throw a spotlight and a focus on the most vulnerable in our society. And when I can hear that going on downstairs, you know, I'm left thinking about all the vulnerable, elderly, older people, members of society, for whom this current thing is a genuine risk. And I would just urge anyone who's treating this as a storm in a teacup, or people are overreacting, or it's just another case of the flu, as I thought at the beginning, there's no judgment there. Just reappraise that and just think about the ways in which we can all cater for the elderly. This is no sacrifice, me self-isolating for a night away from everyone, and Kiki is in her room too. We're getting on with stuff, we're doing stuff. I can hear them having a joyful time. Maddie's singing her beautiful music. She just sang a cover of the Billie Eilish song. And that just breaks my heart, that song. It's one of the most beautiful ones, the one where she's, I love you, or I've got you, or whatever it is. Anyway, beautiful. Anyway, I was just moved to tears, and I was just reminded, sat in this room, about how strange a time we're in, and how important it is that they're doing what they're doing. So yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd touch base with you guys. Yeah.
Mark's over there, working out. My body is so stiff and broken and old this morning that I can't even begin to work out until I've walked around this kitchen about 20 times and warmed up my muscles. So, yeah. Another day of social distancing, which means we're working out inside the house, which we kind of did anyway, so that's okay.
I'm pleased you suggested this, though. Best thing for the mental is start your day. Don't leave it at the end, because we delay and prevaricate.
Exactly, and it just gets the endorphins that I would really, I think the best thing is do something in the morning, and then in the afternoon go for a walk or a run or something, go to the park. Because we're quite used to being at home because we're self-employed, freelancers. But for a lot of you that are just starting out on this journey, we can recommend these things. Work out first thing in the morning, out in the fresh air later on, afternoon. Book in a time you're going to speak to a friend or a family member. Book it in. Get a Skype. Have a phone. Mark's booked in with Joe. We've just done a plan of all this stuff we're going to do on the channel today. So we're going to be creating content all day today for the channel to keep things going. Kiki's in bed. She's not feeling very well. Not corona. She's just got a sore throat. She's got no temperature or anything. Opening the door really helped to remind me to breathe. Because I wasn't breathing. You see, and if you're not breathing, things are quite shit. So if you haven't got...
shallow how breathing is, isn't it?
Yeah, so, you know, open a window. If you haven't got a garden, open a window. Just get the air in and bloody breathe. We're all forgetting to do it. Anyway, I've delayed long enough. I've got to get on with it now. Oh, and maybe today I'll get the cupboard done, because I know I filmed it yesterday and I talked about it, but I didn't actually do it. I actually went upstairs and had a sleep because I was so knackered. And actually, you know what? That was probably better for me to do that, because sleep is really important for your immune system, and we're doing everything we can. That's why we're exercising, eating well, all of that stuff. Somebody messaged me on the live today and said, oh my God, I'm so exhausted. My toddler was up all night. I said, well, listen, if you don't need to go to work, if you're not going to work today, every other thing you were going to do, clean the kitchen, do the dusting, whatever, forget it. Lie on the sofa with your kid and watch cartoons, take them to the park, and that's it. You know, if you haven't got a good night's sleep, don't push yourself to do things that you don't need to. Anyway, I've got to get on with it now. Off he goes, go on. There he goes. 1, 2, 3. Thighs like steel there, girls. Thighs like steel. Guys, you don't want a whiff of it in here. It stinks. But that means we've both been sweating.
Drenched through.
Drenched through he is. I'm not. I'm mildly sweating. But that's enough for me. I want to build up to that, because that's what's good. So that's done. Now we're going to get on with cleaning, filming, podcasting. Get on with the rest of the day. We'll keep you with us today.
Hi guys, I'm up here again. I'm trying to be religious about reading the books to review for the Sunday show, and then it feels a little bit like a luxury and an indulgence, like anyone's going to be interested in a book review. And then I guess if we're all going to be under lockdown, book reviews could be great. I mean, we can't review films in the absence of cinemas, though there are some ways I can get to some films that are being streamed. We are going to record a film at some point, kind of suggesting, it might be up by now by the time you see this, a film suggesting what you could watch under lockdown. And I was also thinking, I might actually maybe I should write a diary. This is a historic moment. Maybe I should keep a written diary of what it was like being in the coronavirus lockdown situation, you know? I mean, for grandchildren, maybe, I don't know. The Spanish influenza was one, you know, back in the First World War. I don't know. It feels seismic. It feels historic. It feels... Society has been literally pushed and shoved on its, you know, in its foundations enormously to the left or right. 2-3 weeks ago, we had a sense it could get bad, but not this bad. 5-6 weeks ago, we knew it was happening in China, but none of us were kind of thinking about whether it would affect us. I must admit, at the time, I thought we're all so interconnected. This is bound to affect us, but I don't know. It's a weird time, and a challenging time. A time for us all to really head inward into our heads and reflect upon things. Come face to face with things we perhaps don't want to face, like what are all those strange destinations and targets that we're all chasing that have driven our lives? What do they mean? What do they actually stand for? What is the purpose of them if they can be sort of questioned, challenged, or potentially removed so quickly? How important is a job? Obviously there's the importance of money, but you know, if it can be removed that quickly, you know, from so many people's lives, it's just a functional thing then, isn't it? I don't know. It just makes you think about so many different things. Anyway, I'm just up here. Nadia's downstairs, and I'm just trying to take a half an hour piece, reading my book. And what do? Talking to you. But I love talking to you, so that's why I do it. Look who's in the kitchen. Someone's in the kitchen.
You know, within the community, people have got to start saying...
They're in the kitchen.
Look what's happening here, guys.
Who's there?
This is social distancing.
Yeah,
So
look, we
say
can
hello
go
to
as
the
close as we
subs.
want now.
Say hello to the subs. Say hi, subs. Mark says they look like they've been kidnapped.
They do a little bit. In a nice way. I mean, your mum looks well, your dad looks well, but it looks like there's someone could be out of shot holding a gun to your head.
Tell the people...
Get off.
Tell the people you've been well treated. Are you being well treated?
No.
we're being well treated.
Oh, good.
I'm trying to convince them. We're trying to work out, because it's obviously, you all know they live next door. So me and Dina are trying to work out that we can the way we can have a Mother's Day.
Yeah.
But because obviously Mum and Dad can't come in here now.
Yeah.
So we're trying to work out if they come round the side, and then we're going to get heaters
Yeah.
and have a barbecue outside on Sunday.
I think we should start pole vaulting.
Half on your side, half
Yes.
on ours.
Yeah. God, like, what was that famous thing in World War II, wasn't it, when the Germans and the Brits came together to play football? Was it World War One?
Christmas Day.
Oh, Christmas Day, that's right. And they came together and played.
Do you need anything from the shop, Betty and Teddy? I'm just going.
Yeast.
No, thank you.
Yeast. They might have it down the end of the road, might they? I'll ask.
If you need eggs, we'll go by 600.
Oh, we will.
You need eggs, they've
We
got
will
600.
Not
Yes,
flash.
I'm having a whole flash.
Must be the beetroot.
It must be the beetroot. Chris.
He's feeling her foot.
But we haven't got a thermometer.
She's sweating.
She's sweating.
Betty's like, she's laughing.
That's nice.
Are you all right now? I don't think it's the beetroot, Mum. I think it's the martini.
How are you?
Oh my God.
Was it the beetroot?
Your breakfast, she might be overheating from the beetroot.
I'm sweating.
Got nothing to do with that. Mark's sweating.
Go away.
Nothing to do with the martini.
Yeah.
Or the corona.
Or the corona. Oh my God.
It's like,
Oh my God.
Knocking it back.
kicking him off.
Oh Jesus.
Oh well.
Yeah. Yes. Betty, you need to go into stand-up comedy.
Jesus. Yeah.
Jesus, you're on fire.
Oh my God.
I nearly choked on a rice cake.
Maybe you should stop eating them.
I was nearly dying, and you were all, I was looking at you all, and you were going. You were mosaicing, because the whole. Look at it. The whole thing got stuck across my windpipe.
Pixelate.
Huh?
You mean pixelating?
Instead of mosaicing.
Yeah, get it right. Get it right. Your mum is the tech queen.
You shouldn't go out.
Huh?
You shouldn't go out. Don't go out again. It sends you balmy.
Mum, it did. I went completely mad today. I wasn't right in the head.
Oh, so newsflash.
How are you feeling, Teddy?
This big hole in the middle of our picture. Where's Mark?
That's the doorway.
I'm there.
I've got to go
I'm
to
just
the
wearing
loo.
a suit of invisibility. Oh yeah, right. Oh, there you are. I'm looking in the middle of their shot.
Oh my God.
Fair enough.
How are you feeling, Teddy?
Where's
Hey,
How are you feeling?
Is that you?
Yeah.
You turned brown, a white spot on your head.
What?